Cows being flung around there like a jumble sail. Regal Magic goes up. Settles into the gates. They've opened immediately, and Wild Galah went straight back, and Carberry's going to snag Celtic Diva back with it as well after the break. First to get going, Black Chips, Highest Regard. They're going to be joined three deep by Bloom Away, going up now through the first 150. Precious Cargo pushing up near the inside, fourth at the judge on the first round. Then Galiba going around Prince Hell. Wild Galah settled on the inside of Regal Magic, and a length and a half to the favourite Celtic Diva, about 6 off the leader, which is Highest Regard over the crossing. 1600 to run. Highest Regard by 1 length. Second, Bloom Away. Down on the inside, Precious Cargo. Third, Black Chips had posied up Will. Over on the fence to Prince Hell, covered by Galiba. And then on the rails, Wild Galah back with Real Magic, and Carberry still saw them all with the favourite Celtic Diva last, and still about 5 to 6 lengths off the pacemaker, which is Highest Regard for Chloe Azapati, who wheels into the back straight now. She's dictating terms to a nicety as well, and as they go past the 1200, taken on as the speed slowed by Galiba. Galiba let loose when given an inch of rain, and now cruises around the outside and takes up that role of pacemaker. Headed off Highest Regard, who wanted to slow them down. Over on the outside then, Bloom Away, Precious Cargo next on its inside, once more pushing forward. Prince Hell's down on the inside from Black Chips, a length away then to Regal Magic. Wild Galah and Carberry really biding his time. A patient ride here on the favourite Celtic Diva. Still 6 lengths from the pace, 700 from home. Galiba leads the way for Chris Parnham, who made that mid-race move, and as they work down the side, they've got 650 left to go. Galiba's just in front, taken on again on the outside by Chloe Azapati and Highest Regard. Precious Cargo getting held up behind them. On the move is Bloom Away as well for Pike, and they're being followed further back behind them by Black Chips and Prince Hell, and further back in the field then Wild Galah. Celtic Diva is still a long, long way from them. Into the home straight now. Homeward bound, Precious Cargo let loose to come at Galiba. Highest Regard. Celtic Diva found room quickly once getting across onto the cutaway and is running on well, and wide out is Black Chips. 150 left to go. Celtic Diva deep out. Black Chips together. Precious Cargo. Prince Hell down on the inside coming, but Black Chips in front. And Black Chips has got there. Black Chips has won it narrowly. From on the outside, Precious Cargo, Celtic Diva and Prince Hell. In behind them, Galiba, Wild Galah, a gap, Real Magic, Bloom Away and Highest Regard. Black Chips they'd specced in as well, 19s to about $13. Black Chips will get the prize here. Number 9. The Blackfriars 7-year-old posting only its second lifetime win. Having said that, only from 14 runs, and had a good run, one off the fence all the way, and has come to the outside for Jagsy Turner and picked them up in the last couple of hops. Favourite back there last, cut the corner, got through along the cutaway for Carberry to join Galiba very quickly, and Precious Cargo as well. And Prince Hell, who's stuck like glue to the inside pad, has finished up in the mix. But it's 9 Black Chips that wins it for Tony Giglietta. For himself and DR Lenzarini and Dave Foreman by Blackfriars out of a Dashing Tip, and ridden to victory by Troy Turner. Beats number 8, Precious Cargo. Trade Fair 4-year-old mare from around Jindabyne for Colin Loxton. Trained by Paula Wag, ridden by Peter Nucky. And 6 Celtic Diva, third by Ifraj from Celtic Class. Alan Matthews for Lou Urseg, Leslie Baker, Mrs. K.A. Urseg, Kay Parker and R. Howen. Fourth, number 10 in Prince Hell. 220.38 there they posted that time. 36.41 the sectional. 3/4 a long head were margins. Highest Regard led, got headed, then breezed, loomed again in the straight, blew out late. Bloom Away gave naught for Pike after finishing out of it there in the final stages there, giving ground, and so did Galiba for that matter. The 5th event, the Heineken Handicap at 410. Scratch 4 Prince Turbo and 9 Katusha. Out of the next event for the day, second leg of the quaddie, as we take you back now, joining Brittany, and there's one that they did spec at little longer odds to get the money in the previous on the card.
Thanks, Darren. I've got Tony with me now, and Tony, you went to the wrong end instead of the winner's stall here. What's going on?
I'm not used to going to the winner's circle, so my first time down here, so it's great.
Oh, congratulations. What a lovely change for you. You must have had some degree of confidence after the disappointment of last start when the horse had to be scratched.
Yeah, absolutely. Last week I thought he was going to run a big race, so, you know, unfortunately what happened. We moved on and sort of I thought it was going to be a bit tougher this week, but yeah, he got the job done. It was good.
Watching him last week when he was loose and running the track, what was going through your mind? Because it just looked like a horse that would stay all day. He didn't want to be caught.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I thought was going through my mind, you know. It's a bit of stamina, so it was good.
It's one thing that I guess they come through that 27 days between runs. It doesn't say it in the form guide, but he definitely didn't miss the conditioning. How did he, sounds silly, but how did he pull up after going for his own run?
No, he pulled up really good after that, and I was a bit concerned there wasn't a race for him, you know, for another 2 weeks, which would make it the 27 days, but gave him a good gallop in between, and, you know, he pulled up good from that, so we went on with it.
And for you personally, first time in this winner's stall here at Belmont, it must be a huge thrill.
Absolutely, it is, yeah. It hasn't sunk in yet.
How long have you been training for?
I just got my licence back in May, I think, May this year, so it's the first horse I've trained, so yeah, no, it's good. I'm enjoying it.
Very exciting. And what was the catalyst behind getting your training licence?
Oh, I've been involved with harness, been licensed harness for many years, and I just thought, oh, I'll have a change, have a crack at this, so that's what I did.
Well, you're doing a good job. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Tony joining me there, his first winner. Very exciting for him, Pete. And, well, I guess he didn't even have to do the training with this horse. It was training itself when it got loose before the start.
Exactly right. The horse obviously knew exactly what it had under the tank and just timed its run perfectly to bob up here at a double-figure price. But, I mean, the horse itself has shown some decent staying ability recently. The sectional figures just back that up, and although it was coming out of a really slowly run Northern race in the last time it did actually front up at the track, it was still able to record some decent figures before that. So look, there's no surprise to see the horse bob up here today. I'm sure obviously a few people found the horse just with that small specking for it late, but it's great to see. First time win.
Yeah, it's great to see, isn't it? A few smart punters managed to get on as well. And as you say, that Northern race, they absolutely walked, and the horse was racing a bit keenly. We saw it again a little bit today. He just is still, I guess, not really fully settling if the tempo is slack. And I think that's what we saw, because we saw Chris Parner make that mid-race move and go around them. But this horse, it just appears that it needs that bit more of a genuine tempo to in order to settle. But today, Troy Turner was managed to get the most out of him. Troy, last start, obviously, yeah, come off on the way to the gates and the horse ran itself. How were your confidence levels coming into today?
He felt pretty good going to the barriers, and credit to the trainer, Tony. He's kept the work up to him, and his fitness level's pretty good. He sort of got through that run really well, so hopefully there might be another win for him down the track.
Early on, we saw him just wanting to over-race that little bit when the tempo was slow. Is it a horse that we want to see just in a bit of a faster tempo race? Yeah,
definitely. It a couple of times there, it did get on the chewy, and felt my back legs get dragged down a couple of times, so it's probably not ideal, but yeah, better tempo will suit the horse better.
Are there more wins in store for him this campaign?
I hope so. I can't see why he couldn't get in the Class 3, and you know, he'll battle around and get another one in.
Congratulations on the win.
Thanks, Britt.
Troy Turner and Tony Gigliotti combined here with Black Chips. Great to see Tony training his